or the inaugural costume contest. That's how we're going to grade them. So as I said, this is not scientific this year. It's very unscientific formula and process we put together. And so I'm going to start off with calling them out each one by one, and then I want to hear some applause. And thank you for participating, by the way. So first up, if I could get you all to line up there, kind of and let's make sure BCAT can see you. You're looking pretty good. Yeah, that's close to a lineup. Okay, first up, I'm going to ask the finance director, Mike Riley. Raise your hand. Let's see what. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually. All right, next up, the council president, Jennifer Chamberlain. All right, there was some solid response there, solid support. All right, this is not preordained that this individual is going to win. We all have to earn it, but this is Kylie Fennell, our legal department leader. All right, we have a winner for the first inaugural City of Bremerton Halloween costume contest. It is Kylie Fennell. Wonderful second place.
Does any other member of the public have anything to add for public recognition?
I guess that's me. I'm Jose Camacho. I'm a member of Friends of Smith Cove and Rock the Block. I'm kind of here in those two capacities. I'm a Puerto Rican. My parents are economic refugees from Puerto Rico. It's a nation that has been colonized and gaslighted by my fellow Americans. And I don't appreciate when the legal process is tampered with by corrupt officials, because that means I'm not safe. I've given the mayor and DCD and the city copious notice that this town bent so far over backward for Sound West Group that it broke the law, vitiated the Shoreline Management Act, and it intends to carry that forward into the comprehensive plan. In response to a year of my complaints, the mayor has installed Wesley Arthur Larson's partner into the Planning Commission. Jack Paauw doesn't belong there. This is my assertion that that whole scenario, that fiasco, making the Planning Commission into a kangaroo court, is a violation of the appearance of fairness doctrine. Now, there are specific S&P
I'm going to have well, first I wanted to say something about our modification for the time being of public recognition. I too, if somebody's going to stand out there and tell me I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, I'm corrupt, go ahead. But you don't get to say it to our staff. And that's what we're trying to find, a safe way for our staff to be here, come to our business meeting, and help present to the rest of you. So we're going to work hard, and public recognition will be back, but it's probably going to be modified a little bit. Okay, can I have my slide, please, Dave? On October 6th.
With that, I now open up for public comment.
Hi, my name's Jane Rebelowski, and I'm here to talk about the thing I've been talking to you about for several years now, and that's your consideration to modify the tax exemption that you're giving developers. There doesn't seem to be any reason why we need to give developers a tax break for 8 years so they can build luxury apartments, which is what they're building. The average person in Bremerton cannot afford to live in them. I fully support the 12-year program where a percentage has to go to low-income housing. I mean, the majority of the people moving in, and no offense to anybody in the Navy, but they know they get $1,700, and that's what these new apartments are starting at, unless you're in a little tiny studio, and it's still well over $1,000. I mean, I have a house that is less than 700 square feet, and the market value for that now is over $300,000. And that's because of these tax incentives that you're giving to developers. That is why the prices are going up so crazy in this town, and people are living in their cars, they're sleeping on people's couches. People cannot afford to live here. I mean, it's great that you're getting people to move here from Seattle, but you've completely forgotten the people who have grown up here, raised their kids here. Where are their kids going to be able to live? I mean, the only reason my daughter is able to live in Bremerton is because 20 years ago, my late husband and I were able to buy a second house. So that's how she gets to live here. On her income, which is decent, she would never be able to afford to buy a house in this city. So instead of thinking about the development crowd, which is working on that opportunity zone pyramid scheme, where people who invest in them also don't have to pay taxes or full taxes on the money they invest and the money that they get back as their investment, we should be investing in the people who live here and have lived here for generations, and new folks who want to move here shouldn't have to pay $300,000 for a 600 square foot house.
Thank you, Ms. Rebelowski.